Well, we would hardly have predicted that, would we?
Hey guys, it's me, Rob. How's it going? Hey, anybody need just like a break from life for a bit? I'm thinking that's a good idea. Yeah, this is not my job. My job is I'm a content creator. So when I'm doing those like role play streams and the YouTube videos, that's actually my job. This is the community stream we do every week. And right now it's a pretty important time to do the community stream every week. Honestly, if you guys knew what I was doing in my real life, my goodness. Oh, it's just a deep breath, though. It's a stressful time for everyone, I think, you know? And, I've talked about this earlier this week, but I want to talk about it again. The idea of your mental capacity, you know? Hold on. Get this. Let's get the thinking music. Hold on. Everything you do in your life uses brain power. This is science. Anyone want to argue with that? Anything you do uses brain power. Are you watching this stream? You're devoting a certain amount of your brain to this. Thanks, Mr. Buddy. You're devoting some of your power to this now. Thanks, Momo, as well, for those Bezos bucks. 19 months, but Mr. Buddy, you're devoting a lot of your brain power to this. A lot. Everything you do uses brain power, right? Now, in the old days, I was very work focused, and I was all about efficiency. When it came to my work life balance, especially doing an online job like this where you're your own boss, I was like, okay, I work every day unless there's something really fun to do, you know? Like if there's a good movie that comes out, okay, I'll take the next time I can take some time off, I'll go see the movie. Is there a new fun video game I want to play coming out that I'm not going to play for my job? Okay, I'll take 2 days off and I'll play through this video game. Because I thought that was the best way to do this, right? Just really focus on the work. Always keep yourself running at 100% efficiency. You know, here's the problem with that. You know, if you devote, let's pretend your brain, you got 100 points, okay? 100 spec points, and you're like, all right, today I'm going to put 5 points into laundry, 10 points into cooking. You know what? I'm only going to put 25 points into this, focusing on getting sleep done today. And the rest I'm going to put into my work stuff. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to work really hard. That's like 50 plus points. That's good. And you don't leave any extra points left over. Then what happens is other stuff comes up in your life. Those other things that happen. Your car breaks down. You gotta move unexpectedly. You get sick. Your dog gets sick. Your dog has to move unexpectedly while you're sick. That's weird. I don't know why does your dog have to move? Is being sick have to do? Oh my God, are you sick because of your dog? So your dog has to move? That is stressful. And if you don't have any extra points of your brain capacity to deal with that, well, now you're running over capacity. Now, if you know computers, you'll know that when your CPU gets to 100%, your computer don't work so good. Turns out, people are just like computers. They're just like in The Sims. You basically are a sim. So if ever you're like, man, I feel bad. Why do I feel bad? Sometimes it's as simple as, I didn't eat. Sometimes it's simple as, I didn't sleep. Sometimes it's simple as, I didn't drink any water. Sometimes it's as simple as, I haven't talked to some people that, care about me in a while. It sounds silly, but I mean, remember in The Sims? There's a social meter. You got a social meter too. And we're all different types of Sims, Maybe your social meter lasts longer. Maybe, you got that lone wolf perk and stuff like that. But it's really important to kind of figure out as you go in life, because the other thing is this stuff changes as you grow. So, when you get older, maybe you need less sleep. Maybe you need more sleep. Maybe you eat less. Maybe you eat more. Maybe suddenly you're like, man, I used to be okay just hanging out by myself. And now you're like, hey, now I want to hang out around people, It's very simple. So, if you're in a place right now because the world's hard and you're like, man, I feel bad, but you haven't ate today. You haven't drank water today. Did you exercise? Is that in The Sims? Is there a gotta exercise meter? Because that's you got that too. That's literally something you got. And that's actually really hard right now because, a lot of people have to stay at home. So, go do aerobics in front of your computer monitors. I'm freaking serious. You should probably wake up in the morning and Google, I don't know, aerobics. It's time to pull out the Wii Sports, kids, and you gotta do this now. This is important. It's really important. It's silly important to do, Slow Boy, by the way, thank you for the 11 months, my man. I appreciate that. It's such a we've talked about a lot of this stuff before, but it's important we talk about it again because sometimes you just need to be reminded of the simple things. Because right now, maybe it's going to be hard to do what you would normally do. Okay? So don't do that. Do 75% of that. Okay? Do 50% of that. Do 25% of that. Do a baby step every day. If you wake up and you feel defeated, Sean, and you're like, I can't do anything today. Get up, Sean. Sean, you get up and you do something. Just the little thing. Just the littlest thing. Just the littlest thing. The littlest thing. Wait, did I break this? I was transitioning into a song for you, Sean, and then I broke it. I tried to do it so good, but then I think I broke it. It's okay. I tried to do the thing. See, I was gonna do something fun, but then I messed up. That's okay. I know how I messed up. So I learned something. So did I really mess up? That's the interesting thing. If you make a mistake and then you learn from it, did you really... I mean, you made a mistake, but it seems to be a valuable mistake to make, especially with silly small things, right? Anyway, Sean, don't you ever give up, buddy. Don't you do it! Because when the times are tough, you gotta commit. You can't give up. Not yet. Not ever. Don't quit. I said that's the way to do it. You can always improve it. Just get up and believe in yourself. Because when the times are tough, you gotta commit. You can't give up. Not yet. Not ever. Don't quit. I said you can always do it. Just get up and move it. And believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It's not too late for you to become a better you. That's what I see. So don't give up. And just remind them of how sweet you can be. It's when the times are tough, you gotta commit. Okay, that plus the jogging. I'm done. Can I go sleep for a bit? That's all the energy I had today. I did 15% of a stream. It's time for a nap. I actually think it's TOS. You can't actually sleep on a stream, you know? That would be a thing. That's going to be a thing somewhere. You know, on YouTube it should probably I'm surprised it's not a thing. It's just like sleepover time. Just as long as you're in the unlisted category. Really, Sean? Interesting. That's really creepy. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. I don't know why I would want to watch someone sleep, but I don't know. People sent me lovely things. Jill sent me some lovely things. Jill sent me some lovely stickers. So I need to find somewhere fun to go put these stickers, because Jill is a lovely person. Jill also sent me new shirts, which is great, because now I can show off her merch that she has. Because the other merch I had was actually, I was wearing it down. I don't know why I haven't sent shirts to all my friends yet. I need to do that. It's not. Why did you delete Sean's "I watch you sleep every night" message? Oh man. Oh, he told me to. Okay, I see. I understand. Also, I see Tavern Fire. Tavern Fire. We showed this the other night on stream, but Tavern Fire sent me this box. It is a Year of the Rat collectible coin. As you can see here, it has this very fancy New Zealand coin, and it has this rat on the other side. I've been trying to get it out of the plastic case so I could flip it. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm gonna have to break the case open, but I don't want to do that on the stream because people will judge me. I want to get out of this plastic thing so I can, like, catch it properly, but I gotta work on that. And then is Dragon Razor here? Dragon Razor has sent me this to open. It came with stuff, and I have no idea what that stuff is. There's stuff over there, but I don't know what it is. So I feel like I'd read this. So we'll have to wait till Dragon Razor's around. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on my desk. This is a note. I'm gonna have to get my cape, I think. Am I going to Hogwarts? I don't know. No, I told Other Button that people are allowed to request anything Sneaky Mouse related via royal letter if they send me a letter in cursive, because I'd like to reward people who practice cursive in school and now just feel like they wasted their time. You know, like, I learned cursive for 3 years, and what am I doing with that skill? So I was like, all right, Sneaky Mouse fans, you send me a cursive letter and the kingdom will consider your request So as I evolve the sneaky mouse nonsense we have here, we're gonna develop it with fan requests that have to be written by royal decree. I don't know though. Dragon Razor might have just also sent me a nice letter. This could just be a nice letter too. Might not even be requesting anything. It might just be like, "Hey Rob, hope you're doing good." You know, this could also just be that. So. So today on stream, we have to do something funny. My sister was asking me if she would be able to come over and record stuff. Because of the state of the world, it's really hard to do voiceover work. But, you know, I just kind of happen to be able to record high quality audio super fast. So she was asking, like, could she use that? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, and recording stuff with my setup is so, like, silly fast. Because it's like, hey, I'm Rob. Hey, I'm Rob. Hey, I'm Rob. Q. That's really Q. That's really Nino. Hey, I'm Rob. Q. That's really Q. That's really Nino. That's really Q. Q. That's really Q. That's really Nino. Q. So, and those are all saved as like individual files and in a wave thing, and it would be so easy to just like send those to people. Like editors would love it, because like a lot of times when I work with like voice actors, they'll send me all the audio and it's like one big sound file, and that's fine because, you know, you can just cut it up when you're cutting it up, everything else up. But man, if you get everything in individual files that are labeled, it's just like drag, sweet. If there's like 3 takes, you can like listen to all 3 takes and then take them in properly. It saves you so much nice little time. So my sister was saying though that I should just record a 3-minute demo because her manager, what actors have? They're agents. Are they like James Bond? Are they agents? I think they're agents, right? Is that what they call them in the biz? I don't know. Would send in a demo reel of my voices, and I was like, okay, that's sure. Can I be the voice in a dubbed Canadian anime? Yeah, that's okay. I'll do it. Sure. Times are tough. Yeah, let's do something fun. And that made me go, oh, we're doing that on Digital Bards. Oh, we're gonna get people in chat to give me things to say and tell me which voice to use. 1, because this is amusing for you guys. 2, it gives us so many good homework sounds to just have. So this is going to be amusing today. This is basically, Rob, can you please say this as this stream? That way, because I'm just going to record it all, and then I'm going to just take a bunch of good stuff we did today, and then I'll send that in. I feel like that'll work, you know? So I need your creative writing skills today, chat. I need you to start thinking. Okay, if you want to do it funny, it's funny too. But I also need like serious things I can kind of say. And honestly, if I don't get it all done on stream, that's okay. I'll just do it off stream too, properly. But I thought it would be fun to just do something goofy here with you guys. However, we only have till 6 p.m. today, okay? Because I would like to go on the QRP because there's a lot of new people. Monica, I want to bring back really soon. Elizabeth's really close to having the computer stuff ready. So I reached out on my Discord, but just to tell you guys, if you would like to make a character whose at least starting story is she works in Monica's company, reach out to me in Discord, because like when we start to roll out the computer system and stuff, I would really like to just have lots of role players who are just like, hi, I work in Monica's company. So I also applied to make Monica a banker because I realized that was a thing, and then I was like, oh, isn't that the type of role play I do? Just give people money and hope they pay it back, but you know, they probably won't. So that's kind of exciting. The other thing I want to build what is this computer company? Sean, we're building a website for the Crew RP that lets us do like a bunch of computer stuff so that people can have like the computer experience that we have in our real life, but in the city. So we've made it look like Windows 95 and you can download apps and stuff. And we're also making it so that there's a off-the-grid currency called Monica coin that you get by using the computer. So it's a currency that you can use to like get upgrades in the computer, but you can also digitally transfer it to people. So the idea is, well, money just has value because people value it. So if we can make it so we can give out this Monica coin and people just treat Monica coin like a second currency they value and want to steal and rob people, then that'd be really cool. I thought it was just out of the phone. That's well, other buttons. I was talking to Citra, and when I'm done figuring out how it. See, Elizabeth's finished it, and so now Elizabeth has to show me all the systems. And then once I know all the systems, I'm going to do some. Oh no! I summoned him. Once I know all the systems, I'm going to go try to talk to Citra and Crappy and the other developers to see if we can get in the tablet. And because that's the big thing. Because if we can, because here's the cool thing is if we get it in the city and it works well in the city, then it means we have like another avenue of like cool RP we can do, and it will let us develop like fun hacking stories, right? It's also a scam too. That's a big thing. The scam is that in the terms of service that you agree to, like it says so much bad shit. Like they can sell all your data to the cops. And that's going to be hilarious because it's going to allow Monica's company to work as like a soft, what would you call it? I'm losing the word. When a warrant system. Okay. It'll feel like a warrant system, but it's not, because the idea is, imagine if the cops, imagine if we had a deal with the cops, right? That said, the cops were like, okay, we want to be able to get the data, but we'd give it so not all the cops have this access. We'd give like the higher up officers could do it, like the captains and stuff, but all the other officers would have to like request this information from a Monica Rupert company employee. And then they would just be like, okay, officer, you have permission. And they like grant permission, because then it would be like a fun, like soft warrant system, because the people on the company side would never really decline it, but it would make the cops have to like request it. Because the thing I realized last year was the best kind of RP we were getting was when people had stuff to do that other people asked them to do. You know, I do this a lot. Like anytime I'm in a situation where I can get one person to go do something, I go get them to do it. Like the other day when we were doing the Ninja Turtles, and we were actually fighting against Citra's cops, there's a situation where I proposed a battle between one of us versus the officers. And then I immediately was like, okay, which of the characters here would be a good one? And I was like, oh, it's the Casey Jones character from the Ninja Turtles. It's Yeti, you know? Because that's really fun. That's when the roleplay really feels cool, you know? Whenever you're a cop or an EMS, the roleplay can get really neat because those things that might be mundane suddenly aren't mundane when another human being requests you to do it. You know what I mean? I was Donatello, and I was on like a de-escalation ride for so long. And then... Okay, I say that, but at the same time, I was the one who proposed the fight. I just didn't think Citra would be that fun. It's his fault. I'm calling him out. Not in my wildest dreams did I think proposing this, the cops would come back and say, yeah, we'll fight. But of course, the roleplay has gotten so good on the server that I should have known that I didn't look at the cops. It was Woody, 65, Citra. I know you would do it, but the thing is, Citra, was there was 3 cops there. So I was like, all it takes is one of those super cops and you can't do it, right? I didn't look at the cops. I didn't analyze the situation to go, shit, it's Woody, kind of corrupt, Citra, kind of corrupt, Wimley kind of corrupt, and Ryan 65. It was like, shit. So the second you guys walked away, Donatello was just like, okay, if they say yes, we'll beat them up. Because the cops would never agree to this. And I watched your point of view, and you just like lost a melee fight. I feel like cops need more like melee body protection. We ended up making a Ninja Turtles Discord though, for anyone who wants to do the Ninja Turtle stuff. And I think what we're gonna try to do with that whole idea now, for the roleplay stuff, is to make it so the Ninja Turtles and some anti-Ninja Turtle are always online at the same time, and then they somehow try to like catch cross paths. I think it's gonna be more try to like soft organization, so that could be cool. You know, we'll see how that goes though. I'm straight up bad at melee in GTA. You know, my melee button's bound to 9, Citra. Like 9 on the keyboard. So, like, me and Woody were properly doing it. We had, like, our dukes up. Because, like, AJ and me have... AJ's seen this type of role play at this point. Like, he like, me and him knew what we were doing. He was getting pissed at the Ninja Turtles. You see, it was a very open thing, Frody. You gotta remember that with the Ninja Turtles. Like when I logged on, and it was me and Mikey and Raph, and those were the 3 that we had met, and then we had like more people joining us as the day went on. Yeah, I don't know where Gengar is. He didn't message me this morning. I was kind of hoping he was going to be here today, because there's a lot of fun Sneakymon stuff that's coming soon. So what's really cool is Lemon has built a website that allows you guys to now submit Sneakymon, and it's almost ready. And I think next week, if he has time, he's going to come on the stream, and he's going to talk about it with us, because he's basically built us like a very powerful website. He wrote an entire WordPress plugin so that you guys can submit these things, and then we can just go in and organize them, and then all of that gets automatically updated to Sneakymon. Hugsy, do you even know what Sneakymon is? Hold on. We have an anime, thanks to the lovely Noddle. This will explain everything.
Get your red gems ready.
Hugsy, you have to make me one of these then.
I wanna be very good, but I just started work today.
This isn't my job.
To catch them all will cost some money, but it's still a week before payday. I will watch the Rob TV, hoping for red gems. Each Sneakymon is hard to catch because you need so many gems. Wait, what rhymes with gems? Sneakymon, I can't catch one, it's you and me. I know it's meant to be Sneakymon. Oh, there's so many of you. We should have stopped at Gen 2. Sneakymon, they cost so much money. This part isn't really that funny. You make it and I'll profit. Sneakymon! Sneakymon, Rob, give me some red gems or something.
Okay, I'll give you guys some red gems. This is fine. Calm down. Don't worry. They're coming up. Dun, 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 dun. You know, Hugsy, I know I kind of knew that you knew what Sneakymon was, but at the same time, I just wanted an excuse to transition. That just gives me a way to break and drink water. I don't know why I had another sip. I took a break to drink water, but it's also fun to play movies, you know. It's good to see you guys though. It's good. Like, so many fun people in chat this week. I'm gonna be role playing a lot more over this next few months. Honestly, I am finding the role play and the crew RP to be so consistently entertaining that I'm not used to being able to do 6 to 8 hour streams. Like when we do Pokemon or any other content recently, it's been like I kind of lose what is it? That stream mojo that I'll get tired and be like, I'm not feeling this. I got to end the stream. But man, the RP stuff, it's just, I can do it nonstop. Especially with characters like Cheeto that are not stressful. Dude, I don't get stressed with Cheeto. I've been in situations where I gotta shoot a gun I'm not allowed to use, hitting another human being, and I'm just like, get down on the ground, get down on the ground, get down on the ground, and just laughing about it. Because Cheeto is just such a chill, like, dirty cop. Dirty cop. Oh, Frody. So here's the funny thing. So I logged on Cheeto yesterday, and dude, crime was out of control. And the truth was, I logged on Cheeto because there was a bunch of new role players, and I wanted to go give them first encounters. So like there was all this crime, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing any of that stuff. There's banks being robbed, stores being robbed, like cops are yelling over the radio, they're crazy, and I'm just like going off radio and doing like soft pullovers with citizens, because there was a bunch of new people on the server that I had basically personally invited. And so I wanted to give them just some introductory role play, because the way I really came to love this server is actually because of that Citra guy who pulled over my characters. Getting pulled over by the cops and especially Wimley was surreal. Because like when you're first coming into this role play stuff, it's weird to always be in character. So when you see somebody else just doing it naturally well, you're just like, wow, this is cool. This is really cool. You feel bad that you robbed a store yesterday running away? Why? Dude, sometimes cops don't show up to stuff. That's fine. Then you just get free money. I think the one thing, and I think every cop needs to know, is don't let this stuff get stressful. If crime's getting crazy out of control, we'll get it going. Like the other day with the Ninja Turtles, like I was worried people were getting stressful. After stream, I talked to a bunch of people, and it seemed like everyone was just cool, and they were just like, all right, there's a lot of Ninja Turtles. 4 characters that all look the same. You gotta treat that like a gang. You gotta be like, this is a gang outfit. That's why as Donatello, I was just like ratting everyone else out, Someone would be like, which Ninja Turtle punched this person? I would think it was Mikey. Just gotta rat him out, man. But yeah, yesterday there was a bunch of people that were new in the city, and I wanted to give them those first getting pulled over things. And then the nice thing is Cheeto is so bad at being a cop that I got to do really goofy things. Like, for example, I think it's important when you're new in the city to do a little bit of crime, to go through the system once. You don't have to do it on a character if you're like, oh, I'm trying to do it, my main character is not like that. But I mean, I think it's okay. You really want to make a character to go through the jail system to see what that's like. So Cheeto's funny because I went up to my old friend Spid, who's made a character called Texas Spid. And he's just like, right now his character is just, that's all it is. He's got an accent and he's got a truck. And he was running, I guess, impound scams yesterday. He's just taking cars to the impound, and he would get off the street making like $15 a car. And I'm sitting here as Cheeto, and I'm like, I get $2.50 an hour to not respond to most crime. So I pulled him over, and then I start interrogating him, being like, so you're telling me you don't chop cars, right? You don't go to, here, let me get in your car. Here, you don't go to this place on the GPS to scrap cars. You don't do that. Okay. This is all new information. That's what you're trying to get me to believe, huh, citizen? Okay. And then you're telling me you don't go up to the north to meet with a guy named Stanley to sell the parts. You're telling me you don't do that? This is all new information. Okay, but maybe I shouldn't be telling you all this because you might do it. So you're not going to do it, right? Good. And that was just me basically teaching him as a cop how to do crime, I even told him stuff like, if cars are being chopped and alarms are going off, I'm going to come catch you, buddy, so you better be careful. Now telling him like all the little things in role play as Cheeto, because Cheeto can be that dumb that I can like help crime do crime, you know? It's fun. It's fun. It's fun getting that. He didn't end up doing that stuff. I think he's tried, but the chop shop can be kind of weird. Like sometimes, like when you go to chop up a car, it just like goes on the timer, and I'm trying to figure out why exactly that is, so I can help like debug it. But I don't know if it's. I think it's actually like a server sync issue, and I think you have to actually like fully stop your car and wait. I don't know. All right, though. I need to say some dumb things. Will you guys help me with that? I need to just, for those of you just joining, I'm going to make like a demo reel to send in to my sister's agent to just see if I can get some extra side work doing some voices. So I'm just going to record some fun things and then later today see if I can compile something. I might actually try harder than what we do today, but I thought it would be fun to read funny things and funny voices for you guys for a bit. I thought that would be somewhat amusing. Now what's neat is we can actually listen to music, and I can record this stuff, and it won't have the music in it. So it's kind of neat. I can be like, "Hi, I'm Rob. Hi, I'm Rob. Hi, I'm Rob. Hi, Megan. Rob. Hi, I'm Rob. Hi, I'm Rob, Megan. Hi, I'm Rob. Rob, is it easy to tell this is my first RP server playing as Vinny? I don't know, Frody. I don't really think about that kind of stuff. So no, not to me. No. Like pretty much everyone I meet in RP, as long as they're in character, that's pretty cool, you know. The only there's, and that's I don't think I've bumped into anyone recently that's been like kind of even out of character. Pretty much everyone I meet now is in character. It's like I only have good experiences. The server's gotten really top notch. So I think it's because people see the server and they see that everybody's trying to be really like, okay, let's make something really good here. Let's try to be really fun, you know. And I've really appreciated how more sitcom-y the server's gotten, because I think that's kind of important in a realm where we all go to the hospital once a day for explosions. Well, I mean, if you're a cop, you get exploded probably once a day. I think that's the average. Citra might have like a 2.5 average, but I think once a day doctor visits is pretty average for a citizen in Los Santos, you know. I love the serious stories, you know. I just think it's important that every character is flexible enough to both be serious and silly. You know, I don't think you have to be silly 100% of the time, but I think you have to be silly 5% of the time. Because there's some situations where if your character is that serious, like I don't want to ever have to, everybody has to be able to adapt. Because in Cheeto is like that. If the story is serious, I will provide comic relief only if it's necessary, you know? Whereas if the story is not serious, then Cheeto's just an idiot, you know? But like, if I gotta be a cop for a little bit, okay, I'll be a cop for a little bit. I love a lot of the things that you and I talked about last time I was in town that have come to be, Rob. Yeah, Citra. Well, that was really cool. Like last time Citra was here in Toronto, we talked a lot about how we wanted to see the server go in a direction where people just kind of like were more willing to lean into fun encounters, you know, especially with the cops, you know. I'm trying to set a good example as Cheeto of a dirty cop that's not dirty, like because the police we have to be white hats, because the idea of playing a dirty cop is so fun that everyone wants to do it, but at the same time we do need a great balance of like Cheeto has to get scolded, and we have to have demotions, and people have to have penalties to their characters to, you know, when all these goofy roleplay stuff happens. Like, I thought it was really cool the other day that Officer Wimley and Ryan had to get on a plane and escape to Cuba because they agreed to vigilante combat, and then they lost their memory. And then that's, I guess, how their character will deal with that. I never broke no law. I don't remember agreeing to that. I think they just attacked us. They're Ninja Turtles. Put them in jail. Okay, let's do something here. So this is organized. I'm going to make a quick temporary channel in the Discord. It'll be right above the stream info. And it's got funny things for Rob to say. And Gremlins, we might do a repeat of this. Okay, we might have to do a special Gremlins or Gophers, Gremlin Gophers reading of too. But if you have something fun for me to read, throw it in there. Nothing too lewd or naughty, please. I don't want this. Don't make me say something that I have to regret. Yeah, I really loved that entire day was so fun. And then after that little encounter, I switched over to Cheeto basically to go and help deal with the Ninja Turtles, because the Ninja Turtles was such a natural thing that as we were doing it, more people were getting involved, and that's what was so fun. I like that. In the Discord, under the Rob TV stream, I made a channel called Funny Things for Rob to Say. You guys go put that in there. That way we can start actually collecting some things to start saying in about an hour, So that is very fun. I want to show you something that me and Megan did yesterday, since it's a creative workshop. Yesterday, I took the day off, starting at, technically I worked till 10 p.m., but it was light work, mostly talking to community stuff. And I think I did a little role play and talking to people. It was mostly just talking to people day. It was a very light day. 1 second though. Okay. So Megan's wanted to do this for a while with me. I don't know why. I'm not a very good painter, but she's wanted to paint these fun squares. And so we watched some of the Lord of the Rings movies last night, mostly because they are just such good movies, dude. Seriously. Hold on, MC. I'll set the permissions. It just doesn't have the default permissions set up. Let me go set it so it's set to all. There you go, my man. Megan's wanted to do this fun painting thing with me. So, you guys tell me what you think here. Him do. Thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. And bunk times. I appreciate that. 19 months. Hello. You guys tell me. We have these little squares that have fun, colorful things on them. Tell me, who do you think painted it? Megan or me? Okay, this one, yeah, you might think right away, you might be like, this looks very Megan, but guys, you shouldn't underestimate me. Would you danger bet on it? Would you danger bet on a Megan? Because this could be me. I don't think you'd risk it. I don't think you'd risk it. Yes, you would. I'm gonna call this. Okay. You guys just okay. Did Megan paint this? Yeah, okay. Here you go.
Place your bets.
Yeah, place your bets then. You go in and place your bets. Doze. I think Doze just accidentally bet. Doze, did you just accidentally bet? Who did Megan paint this? I can't believe how many people are saying yes. You guys have no faith in me. I draw lots of cute things. I've got flowers on my head. This Megan's way better than this. Okay. It's the handwriting. All right, last chance. Get your bets in. I am so disappointed. There's gonna be so many dead mice. Oh, okay, Stream Elements. Okay. Good job, Stream Elements. Okay. Can you believe how many people we tricked into believing that I could possibly paint this? Of course Megan did this. Like, you want to see a comparison to the type of arts you're going to see from me this week? All right. Here's one Megan did, okay? Versus one that yours truly did. Yeah. I can't believe people clicked. Oh boy, did Megan paint this? Yes. This was the easiest way to double your cheese in a long time. And I managed to trick so many people. Okay? I'm a trickster! I'm tricky! What do you want from me? I can't believe people got tricked into betting Rob Danger. This is my worst one. This was I was giving up. This was end of the night, and I honestly there's so much paint on top of this. It's just paint on top of paint. I was like, maybe I'll come back and put more paint on. I don't know. The thickness of the paint, it's you can't. It's paint, but it's thick. It's thick paint. All right. Here's another beautiful one I made. What do you guys think of this one? This one I made a mess, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a cube. I'm not really an artist. I just was goofing with Megan. Okay. Megan made another good one. This one's actually good. What am I gonna put like this? Okay, ready? This is good. Ready? Hey guys. Hey. That's a fun one. She made it so she could put it next to Illidan for photos. Smart. That's like clever art. You guys are gonna like this one. You're just gonna appreciate this one. It's some cheese. There you go. Now you might be wondering, Rob, why are there so many dots on this cheese? Dude, I have no idea. I started putting dots on the cheese, and then I forgot to stop. And then eventually I looked up and I was like, why did you put so many dots on the cheese, Rob? And I was like, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Ah, shit, I should have made a pizza cheese. If I had just put some pepperoni slices, this would have looked good. Damn it, Kyle. That was a great idea. Great idea. Truly heartbroken for my old mouse. Times can be tough. Get up and do it again, mice. Start collecting your cheese. All from the get-go. Here's the last one I got for you that I did. Ready? I don't... It's like a field with a mountain. And then for some reason I was like, I'm going to add a face to the sky. It doesn't fit, but just... I'm going to do it. Although it's smudged his eyebrow. So that's what we were doing. We were goofing yesterday. I'm trying to make sure that I take appropriate time off to do fun little things like that, because it's so important. You know, it's just so important. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a lot of crew RP because I have just been loving it. Absolutely. Hugsy, I don't know if you're still there. I really appreciated the other day that you gave me $20,000 at the end of the roleplay session, because like that allowed me to go up to the other role player Yeti and then like pretend like I had robbed another 20 grand from Elizabeth, you know, and that's just so funny, weird, you know. I'm really excited to get Monica back to do that type of RP again, because that was really fun last year. And I don't see a lot of it on the server right now, so I want to see more of it, you know? We need to find somewhere on the server to be a new hotspot. We need to find a place, and that's where, like, Monica hangs out a lot. There's a lot of new, like, coffee shops and stuff, so I'm gonna have to, like, drive around and see where the place that we're always meeting is gonna be, you know? Yeah, I'm glad you're on the server now, Zojak. Like, it's crazy. That's why I logged on yesterday. There were so many people that I knew that were still brand new that I was like, I got to get in there and give them some RP experience. And I was also trading numbers around, you know. Like, I went on yesterday and I got some. I bought weed from Sean Senpai's character, and then I did it really obviously in front of a bunch of other characters. So they all got to meet Morty, the weed dealer. And then I also went, wait, Morty sells weed? Yeah. You know how he knows that? Me and Citra taught him when he was Tortellini and I was Cheeto off duty. Yeah, that happens. So, and then I went to go meet with my other friend Spid, and then I was like, by the way, you smoke weed? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, let me give you my weed dealer's number. And so I gave him Morty's number, you know, because that's a really big thing. Once you are really established in the server, it's really important to spread information around, you know? Like, I understand people, like, make roleplay, and they keep, like, roleplay secrets. But man, it's really important to have a lot of characters that are just like open books, because the thing is, if everybody is an open book, then people just decide what they want to read or not, you know? Like, when I'm Cheeto and I have an interaction with a criminal and they start getting like into that hype, you know, like if you ever watch any other GTA roleplay, they'll get like really hyper worried, and they'll be like arguing with me, ready to argue as if it's court. And as Cheeto, I'm just like, the entire time, I'm like, you're not guilty. Wait, do I owe you money? Do you? You know what I mean? I'm always trying to put them in the, like, the best possible situation. Like, just trying to make it so all of their expectations of what they have to do, just throw that away. You know? Because what I want is I want the criminal to say, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm going to drive up to the North Bank. And I'm like, cool, I love going to the North Bank. Unfortunately, I have to guard the South Bank. And so it's a way for me to be, or I can be like, wow, you're going to the North Bank? Be careful. There's no cops go up near the North Bank, you know? It lets me do the thing where the criminal says something to let me know what type of RP they're doing. And then I can then go, if I want to, I can be like, what are you doing at the North Bank? Like, I'm investigating them, and then so they can be like, oh, I'm doing it that way. Or I can do it the other way where I play dumb and, you know, give them information to help them do their role play more, you know? Because I think ideally you really want to have a lot more encounters where people are letting the other side win, you know? I don't like playing a criminal getting away from the cops. I feel like RP guilt. I know it's so silly, but I always feel like I'm robbing the cops of something, you know? So if I do get away, it has to be like the cops almost let it happen, you know? That's the only way. I think I was playing on Monday or Sunday. I streamed that day, but early in the morning, I went to do some role play to learn how to do some crime on Billy. I think it might have been Monday, actually. And this was all on a Zeely's stream, and Wizard Bailey might have been streaming too. But Cheeto was doing some crime, and he was getting chased, and his van broke down, so he got out and started running. And he was about to get caught by the cops, but I jumped in a lake and went prone. The cop walked up. He obviously knows I'm there, right? So I do /me, straw sticking out of the water. So I'm Billy, but I'm actually under the water, breathing through a straw. So the cop the cop can clearly see where I am, because I've given away my position with the /me by saying I'm hiding in a clever, dumb way. And so it's Wizard Bailey the cop, so he just goes, huh, where did he go? And then Azealia shows up, and then she's like, huh, I wonder where he went. We should get our diving goggles and dive in the lake. And it's about this time when they come with the diving goggles that Billy comes out of the ground and punches them and then starts running away again. It's just... I love that type of nonsense where it's the constant give and take, you know? And so if you want to know how you develop that type of role play with other players, it's 100% through respect. That's all it is. That's I don't think there's any other way to do it. Because, for example, if I don't know you as a person really well, I can't give you Cheeto's gun. But if Citra's criminal comes up to me and asks for a gun, I will 100% give him a gun. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you develop that type of roleplay respect with people? Just play a character that you let people take advantage of. Like, if they want to rob you, you get robbed. If the cops want to put you in jail, you put them in jail. If you get arrested right away, you get arrested right away. Just lose a lot, because the more you lose a lot, those people will go, huh, okay. The more goofy and silly you are, and the more you give other players fun things to do, the more they want to give back to you. And I really feel like that sentiment, like Chipman and Inns, like everybody in chat, like you guys really are kind of getting that. And that's cool because it's making the role play on the server great, you know? And don't be discouraged if ever you try to do something on roleplay and the other party, you know, is kind of maybe not fun about it. You know, seriously, just be cool about it and let it happen. You know, it's because the thing is, the best RP is the give and take. And if a player only does like fun take stuff and never really does the fun giving for the RP, Citra, my man, if a player doesn't really give back for that RP, they never really get to develop the really fun stories, you know? Like, you have to give. It's the only way. And that's how we get in goofy situations where the cops agree to fight the Ninja Turtles in Mortal Kombat. You hosted, is what you did. It like pops up and says, I got some premium currency. Like I saw Dirty was asking to apply. That's cool too. We got Kyle, have you finished your application, Kyle? You know? I'll tell you what it's like. I'll tell you what it's like if you apply to join the server. Anyone who's getting into RP, okay? Here might be your experience. You're gonna get on the server, and you're not gonna want to talk to anyone. If you're really clever, you'll get an ambassador tour. I would take that. Okay, I would take that. If you can take it, if the ambassadors will offer a tour for you and you can do that, I would 100% take that, because the ambassadors will teach you the basic fundamentals, and a lot, and then they're a contact for you, and then also they'll bump into other people and they'll help do the RP. Like when I see somebody on an ambassador tour, they're like, the other person will be like, oh, this is so and so, they're new to the city, and that immediately tells me, oh, you're new to the city, I'm gonna be more friendly, I'm gonna like be more chill with you, because I remember what it's like to be new to the city, you know. But if you don't want to do the ambassador tour because you're the type of person where you're just like, I just want to like kind of learn by myself and slowly get into that, I get that. Okay, because I see a lot of our peers that come on, and that's what they do. They'll just kind of drive around, and that's honestly what I did. You know, like the very first RP I got was all like hurting myself, so I got to call EMS, and getting pulled over because I'm speeding. That was all my initial RP, but when you get into the server, don't be so worried about like if you're not getting into those stories and you're just like, man, how do I get into all these fun stories? I watch other people's streams and they're constantly doing stuff, because it's truly about meeting people. When you join any RP community, especially one like this, you're basically gonna have to meet 100 other human beings and develop a relationship with them. So every day you're just going out there and you're just going to meet a few people, and then eventually your character will start to like have phone numbers and contacts and stuff. And then you'll go to like a group, there'll be like a party or an event, a gathering, and that lets you bump into other characters and meet things, you know. I think it's important that you don't make one character too and roleplay. Man, we're talking about this a lot today, but I've been so jazzed about roleplay right now, and I feel like right now in the world, you know, it's really important to focus on the type of content I'm passionate about, because that lets me, you know, come out here every day and do fun stuff. And this community with roleplay is just amazing. It's so amazing. Like the other night's content, like from the Ninja Turtles to Cheeto Bandito to Billy the Pirate soft kidnapping Elizabeth Hart. It's just so goofy, you know? It's so nice. It's so fun. So anyway, I'm getting off track. I have this. We need to get you this. We need to get you guys this as an item. Oh wait, no, it's not called Tangent because I remember I didn't call it Tangent. What did I call it? Does anybody remember the deep meta? Because I didn't call it Tangent because I was like, I can't spell tangent. Distracted. What do we call that video? Sidetrack. Sidetrack, of course. This thing, the one Noddle made us. Oh. Speaking of all this fun tech stuff, there's a lot of tech stuff that we're working on. Play the intro. I'll play the intro in a second so I can go get some malt water. Let me talk about this tech stuff though, because we haven't talked about that on Digital Bards. So at the bottom of the page, we got our extension that Nojuno makes for the Sneaky Mouse. It shows you your cheese, your gems. Now shows you your Sneaky Mon. Now you can see all your Sneaky Mon, and soon you'll be able to put them in the trash. That's fun. It also has the inventory, and the inventory has items which basically are going to let you spawn fun things like that. We and anybody can kind of submit videos, and then we'll basically just turn them into item. Dr. Blah's been amazing about it. I don't know if you've seen this actually, Citra. Dr. Blah made us this fun one, so I need to make like a Werther's item so that we can have that one. Because I want to get like, I have already hundreds of these little videos. I just now need to take the time to make them into a bunch of items. Danny's saying that no items are usable. I now have the ability to turn on and off items, so I have them turned off right now, Danny. Mostly because the hat boxes work, and I don't actually want you guys using hat boxes because the pool of hats is set to like one hat. So I gotta actually, there's a bunch of grunt work to do. I just gotta go one day and be like, what? It's gonna be a long day. It's a lot of that. I gotta do that for a while. So, Dr. Blah is scientifically the coolest guy. Awesome! Hey, Jack, my man. Don't need items if you got bits. It's true. Although, Jack, as you noticed, that didn't work, did it? Because we kept changing those files again. I told you, everything's set up. And like I was talking about earlier in the stream, you know, sometimes your mental... I don't want to stress out about it getting the donation stuff done. Because I'm a content creator, and ultimately, I know you guys support me just to make the content. So in these next few weeks, we're going to be slowly, you know, adding the fun stuff. But mostly, I'm just going to be focusing on making fun stuff tonight. Like, we only have till 6 o'clock to goof today for Digital Bards, because I need to take some time in between to get some food in me, to get a walk in, so we can do some roleplay tonight. Tomorrow, I got invited by Keontae to do some other weird roleplay with some of the guys from the Crew RP to just do this game, and I have no idea what it's going to be like, but I'm excited because I think we're doing like, I have no idea. We're just going to do something fun and goofy. So that's going to be fun. And then all weekend, we're going to be working on just doing some more Crew RP, because I'm really excited to bring Monica Rupert back into the town. You know, I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I've been kind of stressing out about her. But I know how I'm going to do it now, so I'm just trying to get the last puzzle pieces of that before we're good. Fluffy Panda, good to see you. Why am I stuck on this camera? There we go. Oh, Danny, let's get the intro. I could use a break and get some water. Chat, we'll be right back in a second. Hey, we're just starting the stream. If you just got here, good news. Ignore this uptime. We didn't play the intro, so technically the stream hasn't started. I believe that's how it works. You just got here. It's fine. Congratulations. You got here just in time.
This is my kind of fun.
Yeah! Here we go again, it's me, your bud, Mr. Robert Moran. I'm here to stream, I'm ready to meme, and I wrote a meta song with a disco theme about all you nerds who could be my boss. If you give me the money, I'll serve up the sauce. So pick your poison, I'll make anything fun. I'm a fresh man size, tasty cinnamon bun.
Danger!
That's delicious.
That's wonderful.
That's not my name. Hey, my name's Rob, and welcome to my internet show.
I need a new intro. Have a piece of cheese, chat. Hold on. Oh man, it's such a weird video, but I love it in a dumb way. So one of the things I want to do on Digital Bards, besides read your lines, is the Vernon a good voice for the demo? Tavern, don't worry about that. Ultimately, I'm going to be putting my demo together, so I'll just go through the clips and pick what I like. You just say whatever you guys want to do. Another thing I wanted to talk about, and let me get my document up, because one of the things I've found, if you're making a character in roleplay, I think a lot of people focus too much on trying to create a deep backstory. I think it's better to just come in with just a general archetype and some bits. I think if you come in with too much backstory, you limit yourself, and you don't develop in a way that you'll actually remember your story very good. I mean, hey, if you got the memory for it, do it. But I think in general, hey Jitspo, I think in general, if you're struggling to like really connect as a character, what you want to do is take something you already know really well. Like think of a cartoon character or a TV show character that you know inside out, you know? Like if you know Goku or Sailor Moon or Mickey Mouse or Batman or just someone, and you take that and you're just like, okay, what if I was Bruce Wayne? You know, not Batman, but I'm Bruce Wayne. Yes, Bruce Wayne talks like this. You see what I've done? I thought about being Bruce Wayne, and now I'm like, I need a butler. Why? Because Bruce Wayne had a butler. I have a dark secret. I'm Batman. Maybe that's not my dark secret, but I know I have a dark secret. I'll think about what my dark secret is later. That's not important. What's important is this is what I have now. That's it. That's enough. Now you can go in the city, because what happens, we talked about this before, but what happens is whenever you have an encounter, right, you'll make a choice in your character, and that choice becomes actually like part of your memory. You'll remember, oh, my character chose this. So you can kind of go back and forth. And as long as you kind of just keep to the same tread of asking your character what they like to do or what they would do, and you keep remaining on that same path, unless, you know, your character evolves or changes from that path because it makes sense to the story, you can kind of really develop your character in a natural way. You know, I find that a lot of people, their character changes. They'll start one way, and then even though they wanted to do this very specific story, because of all these fun natural events, their character became something else, you know? So because that's kind of the way RP naturally evolves, it kind of makes more sense to go on with a template of something and then make those choices on the fly, you know? Maybe you like, for example, I never knew what Cheeto's dad or family was like until people started asking me. And then I had to start saying things like, people asking me, why do you like Cheetos so much? So I was like, my family won a contest, so we had unlimited Cheetos. And so I thought about that. I was like, wow, imagine being a kid and your family wins a contest to have unlimited Cheetos, so you just grow up in a household where you eat Cheetos on frickin' everything. That's not a great childhood. So one time somebody asked me why I don't buckle up. So I said, seatbelts killed my dad. Just as a offhand comment. Then they asked me to explain that story, and my brain turned, and I was like, wait, how could a seatbelt kill your dad? Oh, God, I got a funny joke. So I knew it was auto asphyxiation, but I didn't make that clear. I just kind of told it in a story where Cheeto made it sound like a seatbelt murdered his dad. But the other character would have to piece together that my dad was doing it for sexual satisfaction. Dragon Razor! It's good to see you. It's dumb. So now when people ask me why I don't buckle up, I tell them that. Well, you know what's really funny too? We did this on stream. Some of you might remember it. Dragon Razor, I have this to open up. Some of you might remember this. We did Speed, not the drug, the movie. Cheeto had a bomb on the bus, and Officer Stanley was helping us disarm the bomb. First, we got all the passengers off the bus, and then Stanley made me throw it off a ramp into the lake. Stanley made me buckle up, but did not remind me to unbuckle. So, I exploded. That was very traumatic to Cheeto, because he trusted the seatbelt once again, and it almost killed him just like it killed his dad. You see how these dumb little things become a fun story trait? They become the path, you know? Now Cheeto's got all this story about seatbelts. It's funny. All right. Let's Dragon Razor, I'll get the thing ready. Let's do this. Where's the crown? Okay, I have the cape for you. I don't even actually like wearing the crown. Here you go, though. I'm wearing the cape. We need royal music for this, actually. I'm thinking the High Bear song. That sounds pretty royal. We have that, right? What would that be called? Do you think I have it as High Bear? Oh, wait. We'll use Roman the Paladin. That's pretty same. All right, I have a letter. Okay. A royal letter from Sticky Mouse Dragon Razor. Let's open this. Opening it very carefully. Try not to rip the seal. That's it. We're getting through. All right. We're through the halfway point, lads. Okay. Oh, this is fancy. Try not to rip the seal. What's the point of the seal? Yeah, but it looks fun, and I'm going to keep it inside the envelope. I have a box for storing stuff like this. Letters? From the desk of His Holy Blindness to the office of Sir Robert Rob Moran. Hello! In Cheese with Trust, Dragon Razor. That's it. That's the letter. Top tier bit. Come on. That's a top tier bit. Let's give it up to Dragon Razor. That was so much hype for just a bit. Wow. So yeah, you can send me letters. Even if it's just to say hello. That's Now Dragon Razor sent me other stuff. I was assuming this would be explained. I have no idea what these are. Let's see. Ah! It is the seal of the R. Excellent. So now I can... Ah, I see. You've sent me the tools, so now that I may seal letters. How amusing. Well, that is amusing, Dragon Razor. Is that what all this is? The tools of the trade? Ah, that is actually extremely fun. Okay. That, oh boy. If I ever have to send you guys letters, they're gonna be sealed. What is this? Dragon, is this like a stand for it? It has a stand. Hold on, we're doing some technologies today. I'm good at getting it in the hole. I just gotta figure it out. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is... I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. I don't know how the pieces of this puzzle go together yet. I just assumed the letter would explain what... Okay, what is this? So I should have used this to open the letter. That would have been much more clever. Future letters will now get stabbed. I'll tell you that much. This must be the holder for the sword. That makes much more sense. Hey, that's... Come on. Hold on. I'm gonna stab myself. This is dangerous. Okay. The sword has a knife, has a sheath. Let me sheath my sword for thee. Who needs sword sounds? If you need sword sounds for your game, I can get you a small dagger one. Wait. It needs the shing sound, which actually does. Sword sheaths don't actually do that. You have to add that. It's not actually a thing they do. Actually, that's pretty good. Excalibur, the letter opener. It has a little dragon on it. A serpent dragon on its thing. I need to have a... I wish these cameras had a way to switch focus modes from auto to manual. It never wants to focus on anything but my face, which is what it's designed to do, but sometimes I want to show things, you know? Okay. Let me take this off. It is hot. It is hot. You know, I was working on the commercial break software, which I really need. Woo! Woo! Ugh. Put your hand behind the item like the beauty gurus do? What? Oh. Well, I don't know, Megan. I'm not... Did it, right? Spin? Okay. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it? Oh, if I do my hand, does it work? I don't think it works. Oh, Megan is a genius. No, still doesn't work. I don't know why I ever try to like trust this camera, dude. It never wants to zoom no matter what you try. You know, I need to spawn more cheese for you, chat, because I need to actually test the systems more. So we were talking about the roleplay things before we went on that little sidetrack. We were talking about the characters here. You know, you don't have to do a voice, by the way. You can just use your voice. I like using a voice because for some reason I don't really like using my default voice for roleplay. I tried it a little bit last year. I tried playing a character called Diddy That. But using a voice really does get you into character, you know? And the thing is, if you don't have to change your voice, you can just give some things to your voice. Like you could give yourself a stutter. Just do your voice, but you know, say the first word of every sentence. Just more. Give yourself a stutter. Just give yourself something that makes you not you, you know? Because in roleplay, I've said this before, you do not want to roleplay as yourself because then things become personal. Then when somebody hurts you or wrongs you, you feel personally upset about it. So it's important to separate yourself from the character as much as possible. Like, I don't care what people do to Cheeto, you know? Like, if you're very rude to Cheeto, I'll be like, why are you being rude to Cheeto? Yeah. I make Cheeto the type of character that everyone likes in the city because, like, I'm trying to develop roleplay relationships to develop my roleplay more. I'm playing the long con roleplay game, baby. I want you all to respect our roleplay together so we can tell fantastic stories and I get better content. So Cheeto's fantastic, you know. Later, Dragon. Thanks for coming by, my man, and thank you for this awesome gift, dude. I'm going to have to try to write you a letter now because I believe I have the address, lad. Do I? I think it was on the return envelope. So maybe I should try sending you a hey. But yeah, it's really important to build those roleplay relationships with everyone. And so if you're new to the city, I think just trying to get something that makes you a little bit different from you, and then bits. So let's talk about bits. Bits are like little fun things you can do. Let's think about it like this. Bless you, Megan. Think about it like, imagine you were an NPC in a video game. If you were an NPC in a video game, what would be your quest? Okay? Simple quest. Don't make a big quest. You just it's not a quest chain. You got one quest. What would be your quest? What's something fun you could do? You know? You could ask somebody to clean up some poop. That's a World of Warcraft quest. You could go around town paying people to clean up poop out of your yard. Okay? This is a bit. So here's what you do. You drive around, you find a home that you claim is your home that has a yard. Then you drive around town and you ask if there's somebody that will come by your house to clean up the poop. Then you drive them to your home and you start pointing and being like, there's some there, there, and there. You want to go an extra step? Go to the store, buy a notepad. That lets you type /notes and drop notes on the ground. So you can just drop notes on the ground and put like brackets that says steaming pile of dog poopy. You could do this bit, okay? This is a silly bit, I know. You can make a more serious bit. Let's do a more serious bit. Okay, you're a mobster type, okay? And you're trying to get into the drug stuff, but you don't know how to do the drug stuff on the server. So fake it. Go to a place and again get some notes and put some notes on the ground, like stacks of not clean cocaine. You know, it's not good cocaine. You got bad cocaine, and you put a bunch of notes somewhere, and then then go around town and ask somebody, hey, you want to buy some drugs? And you take them back there and you show them their drug stash, and you let them decide if they want to buy it. Some players will be like, this isn't the real stuff. I don't want this. Some people will be like, oh, this is cool. This is nifty. Okay, I'll buy some of these bad drugs, and because now they got this cool story of, wow, this guy's selling me drugs that could make me sick or mess me up or put me in the hospital type of thing. I think all cocaine is bad cocaine, but you know what I mean? Unpure drugs. You don't have to do real drugs. You can make up a fake drug. You can make up a fake. I did it last year. A Gumio tears. Just pull something from any story, you know? The other thing you can do is if you're like, man, okay, I tried some bits, but I couldn't get any bites, because it's like fishing, right? You have to find people who are interested in doing this stuff. You can also try to be a very diverse character and develop things based on what you see. For example, if you see somebody that does an ad that says they're a taxi driver, how about getting a taxi ride? Just somewhere. Doesn't matter. Just make them drive you around for 10 minutes. Why? Now you get to talk to the taxi driver for 10 minutes. Basically, if ever you're trying to jump into roleplay, if you see an ad, hire them. You might be like, but I don't have any money. Literally, you don't need money for anything, you know? I think you might need to get some money for a car. So if you want to save up and get a car, you do that while you're kind of learning the server. But if I bump into somebody who needs money, I basically just try to give it to them so they can just get right to the role play, you know? Because really, you just want to like jump on any opportunity you can and create opportunities yourself. So, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum. All right. So chat, let's talk about it. What are some ideas? What are some ideas that you think would be cool in roleplay? And just because I'd like to hear them, and then maybe I can like just kind of back and forth it with you. We could just talk it out and brainstorm a bit here, because there's a lot of people in chat that I know are joining the Crew RP, and so I'd love to just give you guys some raw ideas and just a really open forum here of take anything here, you just adapt if you want it. A cult. Okay, QZ. So a cult is a hard roleplay thing to do because you kind of need multiple people. So you have to kind of, if you're in a cult, you might have to develop a cult in two ways. One, you could find other people and go into the city together with a shared type of story of a cult. Or two, you could do it with locals. So you go find locals around the world that kind of are always there, and you dress up like them and you pretend that you're in that cult, and then you get other people that hang out with those locals. You could do it solo. You also could do it the type of cult where every time you meet at the cult meeting, it's basically just you and the other one person you invited, and then you could be creepy about it. You could be like, don't you see the other cultists standing here? You could be weird about it. You could make it just like a creepy cult, you know? A vegan refuses to drive only bikes and walks. You could, well, that's a fine character to play. I did that. I met a character last summer who was just like a biker, and he was a funny character, and he was like trying to start a bike club, and all they did was just ride a bike. I'm very conscious about my German accent and thought I could purposely lay it on really thick for my character. I would not lay it on thick, Danny. Because it might be even harder to understand if you go deep. I don't know. I have to hear what it sounds like. You might like just because the thing is, if you speak German, Danny, a light German accent might still be a really heavy German accent for people to understand, you know? Like when I first did Cheeto, it was really hard for him to understand. And I was having trouble talking to people, you know? So be careful with those thick accents, because if it's hard to understand your character, then usually it's kind of harder to role play with it, you know? I found people to be more interested in engaging with Cheeto when it was just easier to understand his like thick accent, because he was supposed to be like a boxer, and he's like, I get punched all the time. That's why I say the words. Like the whole voice was like trying to do that Stallone, Adrian. So that's just where it came from, you know? I wanted to do a news guy that will show up anywhere so I could commentate it on a boxing match. So Jack, that's one you can do, but it requires a good social network, because it's hard to show up to the right scene, you know? Because like, it's honestly, that's hard to do. You'd have to follow the cops, and the cops will very quickly tell you to like get out of here, you know? We've had a couple, I found all the news characters have struggled. Every character I've ever met that's done a news character story, I've only ever seen them for a few weeks because it's really hard to be a news outlet because there's nowhere to post the news. I'm hoping that when we have the Monica Rupert computer system, we can give like a newspaper outlet thing, and then maybe we can have like a group of people that want to do the newspaper thing. We can have like the story of Los Santos, and then I can just make it the type of thing where like when people log into their computer, it just auto loads. It's like the newspaper pops up, you know, like maybe there's something we can do, like do it like that. But that's stuff that has to be developed for that. I found that doing a newscaster is a very lonely thing, because you're constantly following action and you're not really, people don't really want you to follow action, and then you're casting it. So it's kind of hard, you know? A surfer who speaks about the ocean as if it's his wife. That's a great bit, just on its own. A surfer who speaks about the ocean as if it's his wife. You could also do that as a pirate bit, you know? Being married to the ocean is really fun, because you could not say it's the ocean and just give it a real name. You could be like, oh, that's that ocean. It's Claire. It's Duncan. Ah, my husband Duncan. He comes and goes. Sometimes he'll be right near me on the beach, and sometimes he just curls up and washes away. Poor Duncan. Duncan, he's so cold. He could be warm on some days, but so cold and salty. I'm pretty stoked to make a vlogger. Yeah, and those are the type of characters that I think Monica Rupert will be able to help too, Zojak, because when we have the computer system and we get people using it as like something they check, then it becomes like there would be like a YouTube, except because there's only like 100 people in the server, it'd be like a YouTube with, you know, 3 YouTubers. This is like how many characters are doing this, you know? So it'd just be a way. It'd be like a way to share community content, essentially. So that's what in character community content. You know, we have the movie theater for that, but the movie theater is very like you kind of need to make a movie, right? That's gonna be funny too when we start making like you can download movies from the movie theater on Monica Rupert's computer system, but that's illegal. Okay. Imagine getting arrested for illegally downloading a movie and roleplay. That's a dream. That's a dream scenario, dude. Okay? I want to see the detectives have to do a case where someone's suing. Someone wants detective work about people illegally downloading their movies through Monica Rupert's computer system. It's not my fault. Anyone can upload videos to YouTubes. To Monica Tube. You have to blame the user. I'll give you all of their information. Can a software pirate join the pirate gang? Yeah, Poom Bloom. Yeah. There's multiple pirates, by the way, who are good at computers. Because that's the joke, right? Like, they pretend to be bad at computers, but are, like, really computer hackers. It's stupid. You know? Monica Media. Hold on, let me scroll up. A really bad hunter that is terrified of animals. Gallium? Okay, that's a great idea. Because you know what you do? You do your hunter character, and you ask people if they want to go on a hunting expedition to hunt a cougar with you. And then when you get out there, you get really scared and run away when the cougar sounds start coming, and you just abandon them. You just panic, and people die to cougars. Yeah. Oh man. QC, by the way, thanks for the bits again. And Katie, hello, thank you for the 6 months. We're having some fun times today. We're just talking about, we're all over the place, but that's kind of what Digital Bards is, you know. I know a lot of you want to work on fun homework assignments, but to be honest, the homework is all over the place. We're almost getting Sneaky Mouse to this place where it'll be so easy for you guys to submit them and us to change information that we're going to be able to like rapidly work on that. But I'm not stressing over that, and I'm really telling everyone that works on any of these things, do not rush this stuff. Okay, it is not a big deal, you know. It's very important that, you know, you save the amount of stress you as a human can bear for the actual stressful things going on, you know, like all the creative fun work. It's just nice distraction stuff, you know. We have our sports ball that we're trying to edit together, and I would wager we're at about 20 to 25 videos, but in order to really get that project done, we're gonna need about 100. So unless you really want to jump back on that and start making some videos, I'm gonna have to come back, kind of get everything together, get you guys some more assets, and make some videos myself here so we can kind of get the sports ball thing happening. Because man, we need sports ball, you know. Whoa, it's too exciting of a song. We need some fun sports ball stuff happening, you know. I think I think you guys need more assets too. That's a big thing as well. But I haven't had time to really sit down and get any of these homework things really going yet, you know. And honestly, it's mostly just because I've been streaming a lot right now. You know, usually I was doing like 3 days a week, but I've been trying to do 4 or 5, just because it's a good time to come out here and keep you guys distracted, you know. The world's the world, and I just like getting a lot of nice distraction content, you know. And honestly, the RP is just so freaking good right now on this server, on the crew RP. It's so fun. What's up with Sneaky Mouse Stonks? We haven't been working on that, Katie. Mostly right now with Sneaky Mouse, we're just trying to get everything cleaned up and get the inventory stuff working. And we probably will not try to get any major Sneaky Mouse stuff set up for a while. We want to just keep kind of developing what we have right now and get it kind of cleaned up, bugged, and add a bunch of stuff to it. No Juno also wants to work on DBZ, and I know a lot of you guys are interested in DBZ, and so I have some fun ideas that we were talking about. Introvertible, hey my man. Introvertible, your name doesn't tickle my brain. It's like I don't have any memory. How's it going? Where are you from, Introvertible? The YouTubes? Are you a old fan of the community? Where are you coming in from, my man? Organize a poker game in RP? Great idea. How would you do poker in roleplay? Poker is hard. You could do a live casino. Poker is hard though, because there is no real cards. So how would you do the poker stuff? You could do other stuff. You could do like blackjack, because blackjack you could do through /me. The gambling stuff is a little bit hard. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad you found us, because there's a lot of fun stuff that we don't put on YouTube. Honestly, because it just takes a lot of time to properly chop up streams for YouTube. Like, and here's the other thing is right now is role plays are really fun, and I would love to cut up a lot of this and put it on YouTube, but at the same time, I also rather just make more fun stuff, because the best part about a lot of the role play stuff is that it's live. Because when it's live, there's just something crazy about it that's just like, how is this happening? You know, that's my favorite part to it. So there's so much that I haven't had time to watch it all. Good, Dark Cloud. Good. I'm glad. That's like when you have too much stuff that you enjoy to watch. Good. That means I'm doing my job good. I'm doing a good job. If I'm keeping you constantly too much stuff that you're missing out. Okay? That's what I want. That's why it's important that when fun things happen to clip. That's why it's important, you know. I tried to take the clips and turn them into little videos. I tried. Danny, my man, thanks for gifting that stub to Introvert. I appreciate that. This right here is not. No, this is just hanging out with my community. That's what's cool. We have to actually start reading some of these lines, but we do have 50 minutes, so we're not too much in a rush. What were we talking about? Bits, though. Right. I was looking at your guys' bits. Somebody just said a funny one, too. A milkman would be a fun character to get to know people when you first join. That is actually a really good one. Just any type of delivery character or a food service character where you ask them if they'd like to sign up for a daily food service thing where they'll just come by and deliver food. You could get like Target the hospital and you could just be like, just tell us what you want and we'll bring your meal every day. And then they'll just be like, I'd like 1 milk, 1 chocolate bar, and 1 fish stick. You could also be cool and make combos and be like, we have combo 1, which includes this, a combo 2, a combo 3, or you could make a custom combo and we'll come up with a price for you, you know? And that just gives you a way. You don't charge them a lot, but that gives you a way to just like visit people every day and have little conversations and delivery and stuff. That's a really good bit. Really, your first character you really want in roleplay is something that just lets you meet people on the server. Oh, it's nice to meet you, Rice and Beeson. We do a lot of goofy, creative stuff here. You know, like here you go, chat. You guys want to catch Sneaky Mon? The community makes these things. This is the most ridiculous thing we've made now, is the ability to catch virtual monsters. Dude, I'm gonna get this so you gotta like go on your phone and take them for walks. That's the dream, is taking these things for walks on your phone. Is your phone, you look at your Rob TV app and it says your Sneaky Mon hasn't had a walk in 4 days. It needs a walk. Go for a walk and Rob will give you some red gems and you'll be like, okay, I'll take my Sneaky Mouse for a walk. Gallum, thanks for gifting that sub to Rice and Beeson. Rice and Bison is how I should say it. Rice and Bison. My pirate's character is actually named Billy Bison. Hi, me matey. Good to see ye. You know, we got some new people here, guys. You know what that means? We should sing them a friendship song. We should definitely sing them a friendship song. Oh my god, look at this last Sneaky Mon. Look how many gems are getting used. It's a 10%. There we go. My man got it. Okay. Yeah, I got a song for you guys. Hello, Kelso. You're just in time. Thank you, Noddle. Here we go. We're off to sail the seas. I think you'll all agree with me if we split Loot evenly. So let's go. But where I do not know. Let's grab a map, find all the scrap in a boat that we could row. Oh, we shall be friends as we sail across the land, singing our song while we dig and dig through sand. I said, ahoy me captain, look, it's the treasure that we took. I've gone ahead and sold it for this brand new silver hook. Oh, I don't care where I go, as long as I don't go alone. So put down your sword and eat a banana with me, 'cause the yank is up and we got win, matey. Oh, I love the Billy the Pirate character in Grand Theft Auto 2. He is a really fun one. And now we have this really fun story after that last stream we did where we kidnapped the doctor. Was that Monday night? I think it was Monday night. The doctor doesn't actually know that we were in on it, and the player knows, but the doctor doesn't know. And now we're scheduling we're going to kidnap more doctors. It's going to be good. Oh, I don't care where I go, as long as I don't go alone. So put down your sword and eat a banana with me, 'cause the yank is up and we got wind, matey. Oh, we gotta get back to work. We'll be joining the Discord and posting about my project. Oh, dude, I'm excited. We have so many weird creative projects, and the main point of this stream is just work on cool, weird projects. The whole Sneakymon thing that we have here, chat, bring him out again. The real Lemon has absolutely taken this to the next level, because he's going to make it so it's so much easier for me to organize the entire project now that the idea of going into the thousands of Sneakymon is no longer a question. But on top of that, he's making it so there's a public API. So if you want all of the images, the sounds, all the data and information that we collect to build a Sneakymon project of your own, it's just, we're gonna have it all. So it's gonna be exciting. Can you release a Sneakymon? Not right now, Tavern Fire. It's something we're trying to add. If you catch 5, that's pretty good, because that means you've won 5 1-in-10s, you know. And there's a few people that have it. Basically, people who are at like all the streams and always throwing red gems and are also a little lucky. But the thing is, once you catch them all, then you can't catch them until we add new systems to it, you know? It's fun. It's a weird project because it's just something we do kind of like completely on the internet in beta, you know? Just goofy and silly. All right, we have to start reading lines though, okay? Because you guys got a lot for me to read. And I want to try to read as much as I can here. Now, I am going to be recording all of these on the soundboard, so even though we have music to jam to, I'll have the sounds fresh, so I can be like, ah, yeah. And, I mean, if you were trying to clip it, you know, you wouldn't have... Oh, right, hold on. I muted it. You wouldn't have, ah, yeah. But I'm going to record them all, so even if we have music jamming it, it shouldn't matter, okay? Let's get out of Wii Shop. This is by far the best brain music for my brain. It may just be for all people's brains the best music. It could be true. We'll have to have scientists research it in the future. All right. Maris wants me to say... Hold on, let's get this over here. This is as Cheeto.
All right, get your snacks, homie rollers.
Okay.
All right, get your snacks, homie rollers.
Okay. You're telling me if this van goes under 70 miles per hour, we explode? Okay. You didn't tell me a voice, Balmart, so I'm just going to put a voice to it.
You're telling me that if this van goes below 70 miles per hour...
I'm going to try it again.
You're telling me that if this van goes below 70 miles an hour, we will all explode?
I didn't like the end of that. Phineas scared. People die when they are killed. This one is as Monica. You know, it's funny. People ask... You know, it's funny. People always ask me, Monica, how did you get so rich? But it's super simple. I sold my soul to the man at the crossroads. I made a deal with the devil, and I don't regret it one bit. Monica's so easy for me to do because I did so much for her last year. Danny says we're out of milk again.
Aw, man, we're out of milk again.
As a generic, arrogant Pokemon gym leader.
Don't bring a sword to a nunchuck fight, they said.
To a nun fight? What does that even mean? Okay, I said nunchuck because your word didn't make sense. Let me try it again.
Don't bring a sword to a nun fight, they said. You'll get your ass handed to you. They're using full-size nuns as weapons, they said, yet here I am with a sword and a 3 world nun fighting championship belts to my name.
Maris, that sentence didn't make sense. You guys, it's gotta be coherent. Okay. Give me your juice.
Give me your juice.
You didn't give me a voice, so you got Jimmy. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream. Guys, if you're not gonna tell me a voice, you're getting a random voice. Hi, is Stevenson available? This is Douglas Winchester.
Oh, geez. Hi, is Stevenson available? Oh, boy, I hope he's there. Hi. Oh, hey, Stevenson. Yeah, this is Douglas Winchester calling from the Jimmy the Rat re-election campaign. Are you planning to vote for Jimmy the Rat in the upcoming election?
Okay, that was a funny one, Poppycock. Killer Bee wants me to say, as Jimmy,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jimmy's Circus. Tonight's key guest is Megan the Bard. Tonight's key guest is Megan the Bard.
be angry Phineas and say, I'm okay. What is angry Phineas?
Hi, I'm Phineas, but I'm really angry. I'm Baraka Boulder!
Okay. Always remember, gas isn't free.
And always remember that gas isn't free.
Okay. I'm just gonna, at the end of the stream, I'll just zip all these for you guys, and you do. I can tell that some of you want these for your own creative projects, so okay. As Bruce Willikers. Oh, that's hard.
I'm Old Man Willikers.
I don't know what Old Man Willikers sounds like anymore.
You're telling me that the milkman... You're telling me that the milkman...
Yeah, it's okay. We'll use that voice.
You're telling me that the milkman has been selling milk to the Russians for half the price? That's a good deal.
Melody murdered millions of mini melons.
Don't make me do tongue twisters. I don't think I'm really good at that.
Gentlemen, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
As Cheeto. All right, what's Pokeleaf got for us?
Hello, welcome to Toy Mart. How may I help you? No, sir, we clearly don't sell candy. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. This phone is really low quality.
I didn't do as Cheeto. Now let me do it as Cheeto. For some reason, I did that not as Cheeto. I did it as Phineas.
Yeah, what?
Wait, what do I sound like? Hi, I'm Cheeto. It's hard to go in and out of the different voices. Hi, hello, welcome to Toy Mart. How may I help you? No, sorry, sir. We don't sell candy. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Yeah, this phone has a very low quality with these. An improv story from Cheeto about how he lost his girlfriend in a car crash. Okay, well, we gotta change songs for that. I can't do it to that one. Cheeto's gay. Why would Cheeto have a girlfriend? Okay, I'll do the story. Okay, Wimley. I haven't told anyone this story, but I can tell you. You see, a long time ago, when I was in 3rd grade, I was dating a girl named Melissa McSevenson, or Melissa McJefferson. I don't remember her last name. It was Melissa McSomething. I think she was Irish. And she said that we were gonna go to the water park with a bunch of her friends on Friday. And when I tried to go to the water park with her, I realized that I didn't bring my bathing suit. And I said, Melissa said I embarrassed her in front of all of her friends. And so she broke up with me. And it was really hard with me because all of my Cheetos were in the back seat of her car. And she wouldn't let me get any of the Cheetos with her. So I didn't have any lunch. And then I had to walk home. And my house was over a quarter of a mile away. It took almost 20 minutes to get home. But then it was pretty cool because I met Mark, and Mark was like really hot, dude. He was like the hottest guy I knew. Mark was a great guy though, Whitney. I got over Melissa, whatever. See, that's why I can't remember Melissa's last name. I met that guy Mark, and things just took off. This is a problem when there's too many people in chat that all have names. I use Mark's name, and Mark wakes up. Well, I'm dating Cheeto now. Okay. Over dramatic anime protagonist.
If you don't have money for tips, don't do restaurant or delivery pizzas.
Maris, will you please make sure your sentences make sense? If you don't have money for tip. Okay, I see. See, that's you giving me a line that is not an over dramatic anime protagonist. It's a caveman.
If you don't have money for tip, don't do restaurant or deliver pizza.
See.
If you don't have money for tip, don't do restaurants or deliver a pizza.
All right, now I'll try to do it as an over dramatic anime protagonist.
If you don't have money for tip, don't do restaurants or delivery pizza.
See, that's such a weird sentence, but we got it. As Cheeto. Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate... It's too funny of a line, sorry. Dear Mr. President, there are way too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3 of them. P.S. I don't think I'm crazy. That's a funny one. A movie trailer for Jimmy the Rat. Okay.
In a world where a man in a rat suit is running for government, Jimmy finds out that running for a rat government when you're actually a man in a...
That's a hard sentence.
In a world where a man in a rat suit is running for government, Jimmy the Rat finds out that running for rat government when you're actually a man in a rat suit ain't that easy. Coming this summer, starring Adam Sandler, it's Jimmy the Rat.
Hi! All right, as Bruce Willikers, I didn't expect this to end so fast. At least we died together. As Cheeto being flirty. So, who's the worm and who's the string in this relationship? As Billy the Pirate.
There's an interesting story about this here golden coin. I think it was back in 1957, or was it 1657? I don't remember. Wait, no, I remember. No, I don't remember. The important thing was that I had an onion tied to me belt, which was the style at the time. It must have been 1657. Did we do that in the 60s? Anyway, I got up in the morning and I made myself a piece of toast, and I set that toaster to 3, medium brown, which is the best type of toast.
I don't know if any of these are usable, guys, but this is fun. So we're just gonna keep reading lines. I never wear seatbelts. A seatbelt killed my father. I just assumed that was Cheeto. Strange women lying in ponds disturbing swords is no basis for a system of government. Wait, what does that one even say? Strange women lying in ponds disturbing swords is no basis for a system of government. What does that even mean? Okay. As Cheeto. Well, whenever I'm confused, I just check my underwear. It holds all the answers to all the important questions. That's a funny one.
Pizza Girl never got the justice she deserved.
That's Douglas. Aw, jeez, man, I promised your mother I'd always protect you, Maelstrom, and I intend to keep that promise, even if I have to protect you from myself. Sounded like Phineas at the end. Even if I have to protect you from myself. That whole line sounded too Phineas-y. I gotta. You guys are not even writing me things. You're just writing, Rob, improvise something on this. Okay, guys, that's a lot of extra work. I'm gonna have to put on some really sad music. This is the only way I can do this. As Bruce Willikers gives some Iroh-like advice from The Last Airbender.
You know, Jimmy, all these problems, they start with you.
Okay, I can't actually do a sad speech to this song.
Jimmy, life can be hard, and times are really hard right now. For everyone, everywhere. There's not enough gold to make everybody armor, and there's not enough cake for everybody to have it too, but we got enough juice and we got enough friends here that if we just try our best, yeah, we can get through one night or 2 nights or 3 nights, and maybe if we keep fighting, Jimmy, we'll get through all the nights. And that's pretty much all you can do. When life gives you nothing, Jimmy, all you can do is give as much as you can right back to life. I once met someone, Jimmy, a pirate. He told me about a wave of life so radical that few could ride it. Sometimes the wave will hit you, Jimmy, and it'll hit you hard, and you won't want to get back up. You won't want to try to surf that wave again. But you gotta, Jimmy. You gotta. When opportunity comes, you gotta pick yourself up, Jimmy, and get on that wave. It's the only way out. Unfortunately, there are no waves or oceans for miles, Jimmy, so there's no way for us to escape via surfboard. But no, we'll probably die to these damn monsters. But by God, Jimmy, we'll give him a fight. We'll give him a fight.
That's nonsense. There you go. I have no direction to go with this story. As Maelstrom, next. Can I get back to the Wii Shap? Stop making me do improv sadness. As Maelstrom. What does Maelstrom sound like? I don't remember what Maelstrom sounds like. Maelstrom's a voice I can't really do.
Do you even know what I said in motion? I am absolutely, undoubtedly disgusted at your mere notion. Someday you will all see why I need this potion. You'll all realize that in this line of work, it is my devotion. Main characters and villains are only commotion. I am doing something that will change the world. I've set it into motion.
As Jimmy the Rat. Hi! Being humane means having limits. I've learned something. The more you carefully scheme, the more unexpected events will come along. However one may scheme or assemble, my downfall tonight is part of the human condition, a condition that I now forsake. Hi, I'm Jimmy the Rat, and I revoke my humanity, and I reject my humanity. I reject my humanity. Okay, that's a lot, VidQ, but I gave it to you. As Maelstrom. I can't do Maelstrom off the fly.
Why so serious?
Maelstrom is a voice that I have to actually go and listen to kind of duplicate. Ah, Salazar Cintur. Here, have a golden coin. Hi, I'm Salazar. See? You think he's a decade older than... You see? See? Ooh, this is a hard one. See? You'd think he's a decade older than me just from looking at us, but for Douglas here, just 8 years has the feeling of rain. But for Doug here, 8 years has a way of feeling like 2 months. See? You think he's a decade older than... No, Rabbi, no, I can do it. See? You'd think he's a decade older than me just by looking at us, but for Doug here, 8 years has a way of feeling like 2 months. Okay. Any voice but something serious.
No, What to do? What to do? You did this. All this suffering was caused by you. My people have nothing to do with that villain, and you slaughtered us all just because we look similar? Do you not see what you are giving them ammo for? You're not heroes. You're not saving the world by doing this.
I messed that up, Maris, but I tried. I'm trying to do these in one take, because if I can't do them in one take, I won't get through all these.
Is Vernon a good voice for this demo? Wait, was that the demo? Wait, was I not supposed to read that? Was that just a question? Ah, shit. Am I gonna get paid for this line still?
Oh, you're approaching me! Instead of running away, you're coming to me! Even though your grandfather told you the secret of the radical cheese! Like an exam student scrambling to finish the problems on an exam until the last moments before the chime! My goodness, I can't beat the crap out of you without getting closer, dear! Oh ho! Then come as close as you like! Hi, I'm Jimmy the Rat.
Try to be Spiff and do That's My Kind of Fun. This is my kind of fun.
This is my kind of fun.
Did you know that Moss... Okay. Of course you'd give me a wall of text. Right, Ghost Flames? Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm doing one take. You get one take of this. You gave me 400 words. What is this? I'm getting the appropriate music and we'll do this in one take. Okay? One. Okay. Let's do this. One take. I need a very specific song. Here we go. The Professor song.
Did you know that most orange-type Sneakymon taste like carrots? Also, none of them rhyme, I believe. Don't eat the snow, it's actually a Sneakymon. Sneakymon are fully capable to speak and understand language. They just choose to only speak their name. Did you know that when a Sneaky Mouse dies, it has a soul that has a chance to get tapped into a mundane item, creating a new Sneakymon? Isn't that neat? Hi, I'm Professor, and I hate honor battles. Have you entered a Sneakymon toss contest? If you can throw your Sneakymon the furthest, you win 5 red gems. I just wish so many Sneakymon wouldn't die. Some say 10% of all Sneakymon were once made by a person called Megan, but this is just a rumor. Which way to the nearest Sneakymon Center? There's a rumor going around that if you feed enough red gems to your Sneakymon, it'll turn into a shiny Sneakymon.
How many of these are there to do? You're making me read things. I'm not even like halfway through this.
Okay.
I heard that we only use 20% of our brains, which is good because I have all of my brains. Are you 50 years old? What does zesty taste like? Well, zesty, of course. 137, 138. Hey, you made me lose count. I gotta start my smile reps all over again.
What am I reading?
Some say the original Sneakymon was pie. The whole pie. Like cherry, I think. But it lost its power, and we had to learn it by shorthand. No matter how far I got, my Sneakymon always finds me. I never feel alone. I have a curse that forces me to fight every person I see. I'm so...
Okay. I'm out, Ghost Flames. I read like over half of it. I need to switch. Okay. Let's do 5 more minutes of this. I'm near the bottom, so you guys must be adding more. Don't add any more. I'm trying to finish it.
I wish that Maris was me.
As Cheeto.
It's the tax that gets you.
Maris was...
It's the tax that gets you, dude.
Any anime voice you want.
It's time for my special move, a magic cheese wheel. That's Cheeto. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't fix your phone. You called Cheetah support. Check support? I get it. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't fix your phone. You called check support. It doesn't really work, Tamaris, because you've done a text-based joke that doesn't translate through dialogue. Hi! Did you ever hear of the tragedy? Hi! Did you ever hear of the tragedy of Darth Plagiarus the Wise? Plagiarus. I can't. That's my weakness, is saying names. That's gonna be the hardest thing if I ever do any script reading for people. They give me weird names and don't tell me how to pronounce it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I need pronunciations for these names. Where was I? Did you ever hear? Hi! Did you ever hear of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? Hi! Did you ever hear of the? So you know when I'm writing scripts, when I get to these names that don't look right in my brain, I just rewrite it to make it how the person wants it to sound. Because like Plagueis, that's how I want to say it, but it's Plagueis. Is that how it is? Okay. Hi, did you ever hear of the tragedy of Jimmy the Rat? Yeah, I get it. I can't do it. I'm gonna fight you, and then I'm gonna fight all of your kids. Death walks among us. You didn't even. Ghost Flames, reread what you write. You didn't ever know about my secret move. I'm guessing what you wanted me to say was, you didn't even know about my secret move. If you're going to put in a suggestion, at least reread it. If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times. Rome wasn't built in a day. To each his own. Know your adversary. Ignorance is bliss. A penny saved is a penny earned. Mark my words. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Mark my words. Don't believe everything you hear. Always follow the golden rule. There's a fox in the hen house. Climb a mountain one step at a time. Tomorrow is a new day. Let's take a look at today's weather. The forecast is dismal. There's a good chance of rain. There's a good chance of snow. There's a slight chance of rain. There's a slight chance of snow. And that's a look at today's weather. Whip ding. You just made me do my own script in a different voice. Any voice besides Phineas. Grandpa! Bones! All right, I read the line. Do I get paid for that one again? Vernon really needs some cash money. Okay. All right. That's it. That actually is exhausting to do, chat. That's all I can give you for now. We can do some more of this though. Some of these might actually be helpful. I'm gonna pick through them to see which ones are pretty good. Because I am trying to put together a reel. Because I don't know, it's an opportunity. I might as well put a demo reel out there and take some extra work right now. So it could be kind of cool. This is kind of fun. But yeah, was there anything else that we really wanted to cover today? Because we're slowly running out of time, and I wanted to make sure that I kind of covered everything. Let me think. Let me get some nice music here just to relax to for a second. Tell you you're pretty? All right, Todd. Well, you go ahead and you post a picture and the mouse pics in the Discord. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of, if you're a fan of all the stuff I've been working on, I saw there's a bunch of new people in here. I don't know who's still here because
we kind of got into just reading random lines. I don't know how amusing that is. It's probably amusing for some people, but for other people, they're probably just like, what are you doing, Rob? But for those of you still here, a lot of what we're going to be doing this year is going to be focused on roleplay content. I would really like to be able to do stuff like a Dead Realms or, playing the U Realms game in some other way. But I also know that that type of stuff was really stressful for me. So we'll do it if it doesn't ever feel stressful. But I'm going to really focus on just doing the type of content that's not stressful. And that's kind of like doing these fun digital Bards projects with you guys, working with you one-on-one, and doing this roleplay stuff, which we're just going to do a lot of. We're going to be winding down the stream here. Doze, thank you for blessing this pizza cheese. We're going to be winding the stream down here. However, we're going to be back later tonight for some roleplay. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a game that I got invited to play with Keontae, and I don't know what that's going to be like. And I might stream it, I might not stream it, but either way, I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday here, we're going to be doing a lot of fun roleplay. On Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are doing Harry Potter Book Club. And after book club, we'll be doing probably some Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if we're going to be doing anything else besides some Crew RP stuff this weekend, but it's going to be very variety, because we're going to be doing some stuff as Cheeto. We're going to do some Billy the Pirate. We might even do some Monica this weekend, because there's stuff I want to bring Monica in for. We'll really just kind of play it by ear and see what's going on. So it's going to be cool. By being flexible with the roleplay really lets me do just kind of fun, different stuff every night. No, Ted, I'm not going to be doing any Sea of Thieves this Friday. I'll probably just be doing some roleplay stuff. Meme Street update. Oh, there's something. Oh, I got 20. I'm glad I actually took time. I wanted to talk about DBZ. Meme Street updates. We have characters being made. Megan, goes through rotations where she works on her Patreon stuff, where she does commissions, and then she goes to characters. I think the last character she made was Yogi Bear. I don't know which characters I've kind of showed you guys recently, but that show is basically almost ready, Tipsy. I just have to get to a point where I get people organized and set up, and we've talked about it before. I'm not rushing into anything. We'll just get to it. I'd like to be doing it by summer here. So there's a lot of little stuff we have to do, and there's also stuff that I want to get the stream. I'm more focused on getting stuff for the stream finished than rolling out new shows. I really would like to have all the mouse and the donation stuff all set up, so that when we're doing the shows, all that stuff is kind of working. So me and Nojuno were talking about DBZ the other day, and I mentioned this in the Discord, and I thought this was a great idea. We might make it so that the lobby server on DBZ, we adapt to use a lot of the same tech that we used for Lords of Minecraft. So what we might do is we might have it so that there's a game portal, but we also have it so we use like the old housing system. So that we can have it so that there's role play in the game and actually out of the game. So the lobby isn't just the lobby, it's actually like a little dwarf city, which would be cool. And then we might see where that goes. We might kind of just see what type of tech we can adapt, So it wouldn't be Lords of Minecraft, but it would be like the same type of roleplay city. But it would be basically very dwarf based, because it's dwarfs versus zombies. So I thought that would be really cool, and might be something we try to mess with as well, because that would be a great way to get more people to hang out in the community, to jump in and fill in games, and maybe we can make it really like we can adapt like a lot of the job tech I made through magic, because it's all magic spells. So maybe we can drop a lot of the tech and then make it so you can even earn gold without playing the game, So if you just want to chill and you don't want to play a grounded dwarfs versus zombies, but you want to get some progression to get, more things in the game, I think that would be kind of fun and cool. And that would just create a nice, better environment for the Minecraft community, So Because I think there'd be people who would like not really play Dwarves vs Zombies, but kind of just play in the role play side of the lobby, which cool. So could be a small little thing for our community to mess around in. I'm excited. That's the type of thing that can't get too big, eh? Like you can't scale that to thousands of players, but I don't think we'll have thousands of players, so I don't think we have to worry. So. Could you take the gold into the game so dwarves get more health? No, I mean like your currency for your account. QC. That's basically what I would mean. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Nightmares, there's a bunch of people who make stuff like that. It's just not something that I would want to do again, you know? I enjoyed LOM, but like I really like a lot of people got like upset by LOM, and we've talked about that before, you know, because like I thought it always made sense. Like the viewers of the YouTube series were playing along with the community, right? And the idea was the lords were mean to peasants, but then when the lords were actually mean to peasants, some peasants were always upset because, you know, they would build a house and they didn't like it if it burned down and stuff. Like I get that now. But back then it was like, yeah, but that was the point. The problem is sometimes when you build a project, especially if it's a community project, you know, it changes and it evolves. And like throughout my career, I've always been very resistant to that type of change when it was like the community wants to do something. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not what we're doing. We're doing this, you know? So, woo! So, it's cool though. Well, yeah, the lords, like we had different amounts of lords participation, you know, and then eventually there was so much griefing and trauma, and then I was like the guy who made the stuff and the most active lord, and the guy who has to make the videos. I don't want to say most active lord because actually there was other lords who were very, very active and were on the server all the time. I mean, I was active in the sense that I was dumping tons and tons of times into it. So, but with something new, I just want to make something chill and fun for the community. You know, everybody's just looking for a fun, nostalgic Minecraft experience, and I think we can kind of make something fun with like that. So it's kind of cool, and I love the idea of just you got the game. It's like in the center, the game portal. You got the shops, and then you just have like some rings. You know. Just some rings, and then you can maybe do something like, oh, these are the paladin quarter, and then there's a ranger quarter, and there's a gravedigger quarter, and you can have different stuff like that. So, oh, Rorman with the red gem. But I think that's pretty cool. Fan, my man, Rob, you have too many good ideas. Well, thanks, my man. Please have any of them you want. Have all the ideas. My ideas are your ideas. Take them. You know, I'm just here to make fun stuff, and then somehow we've built a cool community of people who want to support me making fun stuff, and just doing fun roleplay content. You know, I'm very, very, very grateful for that. So, and that's why, like, especially given, you know, what's going on in the world, guys. That's why I just like coming out here and just. That's why I'm trying to do 5-6 days a week right now of streams and content, you know, because like the thing is, it's really easy for me to do Cheeto Bandito. So I'm just like, okay, let's do it. Let's have some fun, you know. We can still go outside. I still go outside while we can, but we don't. We keep distance from people, you know. And it's scary. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk. We're winding down anyway. Everyone in the world talks about the state of the world. I will be back tonight, guys, for some roleplay stuff. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but it's going to be some fun times. The Wednesday nights are always fun because I think Wimley is on duty. He's probably actually going on duty here in a few minutes. So I'm going to get some food. I am going to get a walk in. I'm going to get... Just take some time here, and we'll come back later tonight. We're going to be doing streams Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm pretty sure. And I might be here tomorrow. If not, check the Discord because I might ping you somebody else's stream that I will be on as well. All right, let's go see who we can give a raid to. All right, we're gonna go raid this really cool guy. The other night when we were Billy the Pirate and we were escaping from the cops and we jumped off a roof, he was one of the officers who kind of showed up. Oh, Killer Kitten! Good to see you, my man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we are literally just ending the stream, but I will be back later tonight, Killer Kitten, if you're going to be around and you want to watch some goofs. We're just winding down Digital Bards tonight. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Tier 3. Look at this guy. Look at this guy coming here big at the end. Killer Kitten, I'm going to get some food. I'm starving, but I will be back tonight for some RP. I would love to see you tonight as well, Killer Kitten. Thanks everybody for coming by. Come say hello to Jedi. Jedi is doing some city skylines. He lives here in Toronto. I've actually been hanging out with this guy all the time now because he's just such a warm, loving guy. He plays Officer 84, Carter Phillips. Hey, I'm a super cap. What seems to be the problem going on here, officers? You know why I put you over? He's a really funny guy. Come say hello. Today was a strange Digital Bards. Was it Tavern Fire? I mean, sometimes Digital Bards has a focus, but today I had a focus today. I wanted to read character lines. Got it done. Wanted to talk about a launch of roleplay idea stuff. Got it done. Wanted to talk about staying healthy and through dark times. Got it done. I pretty much got my checklist done today. So I wish I had more time to work on getting these projects sorted, but I don't stress. I'm following the same logic I tell you guys. Don't stress. Do the best you can every day. Okay? Just do the best you can every day. That's all you can do. Just do the best. Don't give up. Just do the best. You guys have yourself a good one. Have a little piece of cheese on your way out. And thanks for coming. Ugh, that audio transition was rough. Ugh. You guys have a good one. Did he just cancel his?
He was about to raid you.
We were raiding each other? Oh, God, that's awkward for everyone. We raid. I've never seen that. Have you guys ever seen the raid is canceled? Have you guys seen this nonsense? Like, this is insane. We did this at the exact same second. Look at Jedi's community. We were raiding you. We were raiding you, Jedi. How? That's so weird. I guess you must have been winding down at 6 as well. Well, I'm so confused. What is going on? I am so confused now. Jedi's still live, right? Are we just like trapped? Did my raid go? I'm confused. I'm assuming my way raided through. I'm going to say hi to Jedi. Did you raid me? I'm gonna mute him. Wait. I'm so confused. I'm ending my stream. We're gonna go say hi to Jedi. Oh, I'm so confused.